Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekly preview and weekly review. So, we are reviewing the week just gone. As you can see on the screen, we had a really good week. So right here at the bottom right, we made, what's that, 5.6K. That's, of course, in demo money, I guess, because I'm currently in my FTMO first phase challenge. So, it was a really good week. As I just a quick sort of scroll through, it's lots of green, which is great. And then I've got this big red chunk. Now this, what I did here, look at that. It's German 40, right? What this was, it was me trying to chase and copy trade is what it was. I saw Trader Tom. He was doing a bunch of like German 40 trades at DAX. And I was like, I'm gonna get in. Why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna get in. And that was the punishment. It hurt, bro. That when that came through, it hurt bad. And obviously I was trying to chase it back, and I was like, nah, that's not it. I'm like, this ain't it, fam. Sorry about that. This ain't it. But otherwise, look, throughout, it's a lot of good green. The reds are small, right, in comparison. So it was a really, really good week. I learned a good amount from copy trading, trying to copy people. It's not my plan. It's not what I want to do. So that was a good lesson. I did that off stream as well. So that's me learning, or at least that's a lesson to learn, that for this run, I need to be doing as much of this on stream as I can. That's me. Now for the markets themselves. Now if we go to, let's go to the weekly. The weekly closed. Ooh, weekly closed respecting. Not only did it close respecting, it closed bearish. Bearish doji, right? So when I say the respecting part, I mean that it respected this resistance. And it closed partway down the week. If it had closed below the previous week, it would have been, okay, it's gonna turn. But this is a sign of potential turning. But then again, you had this weekly here where this happened. So we can't really read too much into this turning full bearish. I think, let's have a look at what it looks like on the daily. So on the daily, it looks like we're in a range. Right? From there to there. This is what it looks like on the daily. If we get a closure below here on the daily, I would think we're in potential, the momentum's starting to turn the other way. It's starting to turn potentially bearish. That's how I see it coming. Now, with this being a strong bearish close on the daily, how do we see it? What it could do, it could come down to try and find support at this level, or maybe even at 2,500, which is a psychological. Oh, well, it's at 2,500 now. Yeah, so the daily looks to be at a range. If we get a breakout one way or the other, we can sort of know more of where it's going to be or where it's going to go. I'd look for, so it's tested this little level here. The immediate support I'd look for would be probably around here, around this little area, around what's that, 2,450, for a potential re-break of all-time highs. Because look, it's tried, and it looks like it coming down here didn't create enough liquidity, and then it come down here, and it came in here twice. So it took out that low, and it still hasn't taken out that previous weekly low. I think it needs to take out that low, potentially touch here at 2,450 to then go up and take out all-time highs. That's sort of how I see it. And then on the flip side, is that enough liquidity right now? The fact that it's come up here. People could have put stops, if there are people looking to sell, people could have stops above all-time high, right? People could have stops above all-time high. So is that enough liquidity to go on a full bearish run? Don't know yet. We don't know yet. So you just got to sort of wait it out and play it day to day. So that's, I know it's tough, but look, on the daily, we're in a range. and you just got to take it day by day. And this journey that we're on right now, that I'm on right now, is just trying to go from FTM oh no to FTM oh yes. To go from when I was in drawdown, which now the first goal was set and we smashed, and we've gone back to at least break even, and now we're trading in the positive. We're trading with what is casino money, right? Because at this point we're 1,800 in profit, so we could run with that. Now, if it was me personally, if this was live capital that I had 200k of and I managed to get to the 1,800, my target for the week is probably that 1,800 in the whole week. I'm well happy with the 1,800. But for right now, we just got to get that thing up to 220 and just slowly pass the first stage, to then pass the next stage and the next stage, and then get our first payout. But for right now, that's where I'm at. If you have any questions, throw them out in the comments. If I have any this is more for me tracking my own stuff. Yeah, if you want to get your own FTMO account, I've got a link in the description for my FTMO affiliate. If you want to get in on my copy trader, which I use because I'm currently running 2 FTMO accounts at the same time, and they're both pretty well the same amount, you can get there's a link in the description for that. Magic Keys, which is an absolute godsend, is incredible. Magic Keys is fantastic for risk management. I couldn't be where I am without Magic Keys, so I'm a huge advocate for it. But yeah, other than that, that's sort of where I see the market, where I see myself going, and the channel. What this channel is, sorry, I'm just a bit rambling. What the channel I want it to be is me voicing my thoughts, my emotions, what I'm feeling as I'm making trades, why I'm making trades, why I'm not making trades, if I'm feeling FOMO, why I'm feeling FOMO, where that comes from, how I'm dealing with it. And yeah, but for right now, I'm going to try and be live as much as my work schedule allows it, because, I'm doing this from the office. Like I run my own company, but I'm doing this sort of on the side. And if it gets me a little bit extra money, hell yeah. If it pays a couple bills every now and then, we're loving it. But yeah, for right now, I'm just taking it day by day and week by week. And the way I see it is I just got to get the way I see it is I just got to get myself set with this, get into a good momentum, and make sure I stick to it. But yeah, that's how I see the markets. That's how I see my challenge. Hopefully this time next week I'll be at, 201,800. This time next week, what are we targeting? What do we want? So we made 5k last week, which is a really good week. I think if I get to 205, I'll be happy. 205. If we get to 205, that's the goal. This time next week, 205. Other than that, if you've watched it and you've gone this far, like the video, subscribe, throw out a comment, help me out, ask me any questions, I'll answer anything you want. But yeah, other than that, I think we can wrap him up there.